Yo, what's up everyone? It's been a long time since I last made a video. It's been about like 2 months. I was on vacation for 1 month, and after that I've just been going through my own life, going through my own, journey. And I've got a lot of experience and a lot of lessons which I've learned in these 2 months because I was in a different country and all of those sort of things. But getting back to the actual video, I wanted to share with you a lesson which I've learned and I would like to share it with you today. And it's something which is going to be really beneficial for you going about your life, finding what path you want to follow and what type of person you want to become. Because what I'm going to talk about right now in this video is going to actually change the way you look at your life in general and what decisions you take. And with that being said, I want you to use this as your step one of understanding the whole concept which I'm going to be talking about in this video. Understand that you as a person are not just like a human being, which most people make out to be. Most people in this world want you to merely think of yourself as a human being who doesn't have anything, which is something which needs to be talked about a lot, because when you are merely existing, you need to know that you're literally alive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally existing. So there must be a purpose for you to exist. There is a reason why you are existing. And when you think about this, when you're existing, you need to think about yourself as a magnet, constantly attracting things to you. Whatever good things that happen to you, whatever bad things that happen to you, whatever neutral things, whatever surprises, whatever that you experience in your life are merely attracted by you in the first place. When you reside at a certain level of vibration, I'm going to talk about this more later, you are basically constantly putting out a signal that you want more of what you are feeling. So if you act depressed all the time, or if you are depressed, sad or hopeless, guess what? You're not going to see something that is going to come up to you to be like, yo, it's something which is going to excite me. It's going to be everything that you're going to see around you is going to be a hopelessness. So in this example, I want you to think about tuning into like a radio station, right? On like a radio. If you tune into the jazz station, you're going to hear jazz. If you tune into the rap one, you're going to hear rap music. If you tune into the pop music, you're going to hear pop music, right? You can't expect to tune into pop music and expect a rap to play. It's the same. If you are sad, you can't really expect things on the outside to make you happy, because it's on the inside where things start to shift. And it doesn't matter. It can't be tomorrow. It can't be a week later. You can't think about, oh, yesterday I should have done this and I would have felt this way. You need to realize that you constantly live in this illusion of the past and the present, when now is the time for you to change how you feel. So with that being said, I want you to understand that whatever you're tuning in internally is going to be shown to you externally. If you think about thoughts which are positive, which actually encourage you, you're going to see that on the outside as well. The more you show up for yourself, the more there's going to be things that show up for you. The more you show support for yourself, the more you celebrate yourself, the more people on the outside are going to celebrate you. So with that being said, I want you to think about this concept of like a magnet like this. First, you have the thoughts. Second, you have the feeling or the emotion. Third, you have the belief. So what's most important about the concept which I'm talking about is the beliefs, right? It's the third. So thoughts, feeling, belief. Beliefs is basically what we believe about ourselves. So the thing which I want to talk about in this video is called confirmation bias. I'm just going to put it down there for you to see. Confirmation bias is basically believing something and then looking out for things that confirm that. When you have a belief, you are constantly looking for things that confirm that belief. Have you ever had people in your life that refuse to believe something which you tell them? They have this sort of skepticism in everything that you say. Like, they don't really believe things. They can't change their mind. They are closed-minded. They just stick to what they originally believed, like, I don't know, when they were young, when their parents told them, when their teachers told them. This could be about how the education system works, or how jobs work, or something, anything like that, right? They have a belief and then they refuse to change that belief. And that could be because of confirmation bias, because they believed that thing and then they saw something which confirmed that original belief. So think about this way. When you're just going out through your own life, you have beliefs which you are not even aware of that you believe in, and you see proofs on the outside that make this belief stronger. You look for confirmations on the outside that make this belief stronger. So let's say that you believe that life is shit. What happens is you have that belief, life is shit, and then you look for things on the outside. You look for things on the outside. You look for news. You look for anything that makes you feel negative on the outside to get some sort of satisfaction, get some sort of confirmation that what you believe is right. But you can merely flip the switch and think about things that would make you believe that life is beautiful. So let's say you believe life is beautiful. Instead of thinking of the negative things, you're gonna think about the things that make life beautiful. You're gonna think about, oh, I remember that one time that girl gave me a compliment, or that one time that person said that I walked at night in a nice way, like random stuff. Or I remember that one time I grew like this flower or something, like just some random things in your head. Did you get what I'm saying? So getting back to it, the thought you're gonna have is life is shit, and the emotion beneath that thought is gonna be of hopelessness, of just feeling envious of people that are enjoying life and being like, yo, why does he get to have all the nice things and I'm just down here? Beneath that you have a belief, and that belief is so strong because you have been using this psychological technique of confirmation bias without even realizing it. So I'm gonna give you my own example now, because when I first started making these videos, I was actually scared of making them. I was like, what is my family gonna say about me? What are people in school gonna say about me? What if they watch my videos secretly, and what if they laugh at me? And those sort of beliefs made it difficult for me to even, press record and start a video. But now I've moved past that sort of system of beliefs, because I've realized that all I'm thinking about is beliefs that are conditioned by other people. It's not even what I believe in. It's just what I've been told by other people to believe about. I can't speak English right now, man, but you get what I mean, right? So I was following other people's beliefs, thinking that they were my own, but they weren't even my own. So another thing which was also kind of pushing me down was that I was an introvert on the outside. I wasn't really the one that was like talking to people. Most of the time I would just be here in my room, or I would just do my own thing by myself, and I wouldn't really have many friends. I don't really have many friends right now at all. I'm just like, I have 1 or 2 or 3 people that I really hang out with, and then that's about it. That's just the way I am. So it just depends, right? When I had that belief of, oh, people are going to judge me, people are going to do this, people are going to say this, I only looked at the things which would give me a reason to believe that those things are true. So I would see other people's videos going to their friends and like they're laughing at them. I would see other people's, I would basically focus on the negative things. But when I changed that belief and I basically believed that, I can do this, I just flipped it. I was like, instead of thinking I can't do this, I can't record videos, what if I can record videos? I used the confirmation bias to think about things which I'm able to do right now, and which I can see on the outside, and I can, program them into myself. I recorded about, like, let's say 10 videos at the start, and it was difficult. I couldn't talk like I'm talking right now. I couldn't talk. I was like, yeah, basically, I was like a bot. Do you get me? So I made videos, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I made 10 videos, so that means I can. And I basically programmed myself into believing that I am good at making videos. So in that same way, you can use the confirmation bias by anything that you have in your life. And if you say you can't do that, what if you flip it? And instead of looking for things that signal back to you can't do that, what if you look for those little things, those little pockets of things that you actually did well, and focus on them, and then at the end your belief is going to be flipped so much that you're going to be like, yo, I actually believe I can't do this, but I can do this so easily. The way you change your beliefs, by the way, is not by just thinking to yourself and just, you know, thinking it all the time. The way you actually make yourself believe them is by flipping the switch and actually doing the things which you said you were gonna do. And that is actually the way you change your beliefs and live a life where you actually enjoy the stuff that you do. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, man.